Kid Capri would play on tour. He was the tour DJ. So every state they would go to, he'd warm up the crowd and he would play this beat. Dun, 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 dun. And he just played all the time. It was originally going to be on his album. It was produced by Mark 45 King. It was going to be on the Kid Capri album, which Jay did a song for that ended up being on Volume 2. Dun-na-na, dun-na-na.
Girls and Guns.
Jay-Z,
yeah.
Kid Capri and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The reason he's saying that is because they were going to be on both albums. But Hard Knock Life, the beat was originally for Kid Capri. Damon and Jay hears the beat and like, yo, we want that. We need that. That's when you hear the story, the famous story that Damon comes to Kid Capri the next day and goes, yo, who did that beat? I want that. Jay needs that. I remember going to Madison Square Garden on Jay's birthday, December 4th, 1997. He performed at the Garden. He's playing, we're loaded up in the trucks. It's like little vans heading to the Garden from our office on 5th Avenue. They keep playing a song. I'm tight grill with them. I was like, yo, what is he talking? What is this? Like, yo, shut up, listen. They played it like 55 times. Like, yo, is this on Volume 1? It's like, nah, this is the new shit. That's why that album really changed everything, because you can't have Volume 2 without Volume 1. Mm-hmm. And Volume 2 becomes his greatest selling record and probably the greatest record he's ever made. He was so in the zone at that point. I've never seen him like that in my life.
So in your personal opinion, Volume 1 is the most important? Most important
Jay-Z. I mean, of course, Reasonable Doubt, because it's the initiation, if you will.
The catalyst.
It does start everything. But Volume 1 becomes the most important because of that, because it leads to Streets is watching the movie. Because now you got to see a glimpse of the lifestyle of Jay-Z. You got to put a finger on the fact that this dude is for real. Like, he's really living what he's talking about. And it was done visually. You know what I mean? And back then, this was pre-internet, pre-YouTube. This was the YouTube of the streets. People were bootlegging it. They would have it in Blockbuster. This is before DVDs even. Everyone had that videotape, and you got to see the life of Jay-Z. You got to see that. And then what he did was, with that, we came out with a soundtrack. He comes out with a song with Jermaine Dupri. He comes out with Hard Knock Life. And then he comes out with, Can I Get a Fuck You? He completely dominated that summer. That summer from 97 turning into 98. That summer of 98, he completely dominated it leading up to Volume 2 coming out on September 28th, 98. So that Volume 1 in November led to that domination in the summer. After Volume 2, he hits his peak. Remember, I told you he was going to finish after Reasonable Doubt, and then he said, I'm just going to put out one more and split it into 2. But the second half of those 2 sold 6 million. Now, this is a hustler you're talking about.
Right.
He's not stupid. I just sold 6 million. I ain't going to quit now.
Right.
So he dropped Volume 3. Now, Volume 3, that was it. He was done.
So, quick question before you go for it. I know you said, he did a body of work and then split into 2, but essentially was everything recorded all at once and then split into 2?
No, separately.
Okay.
Separately. That's what I'm saying. Volume 2, I've never seen him in the zone like I seen him record that album. I was with him in Sony Studios. As a matter of fact, I'm on a song on that. Not just doing the intro. I'm on a song on that album with The Lox, Beanie Siegel, and Source Money.
What was that?
Reservoir Dogs.
The Reservoir Dogs.
I remember walking into the studio, and like I said, he was so adamant of what he wanted. He was, yo, come in. I'm listening to the shit being played. He hasn't recorded his part yet. Yeah. I'm listening to Jadakiss over and over and over again. He goes, I'm half past, whatever, it keeps rhyming. My name rings bells like Sunday at 12 o'clock. But like, yo, what the fuck is this? It has like the shaft beat. He said, I want you to talk between that bridge right there. So he's like, I need you to say something, to kind of piggyback on what you said on the first joint. When you're talking about, fucking with Jay-Z, you're gonna die big time, making the pain. Say something to kind of tie that up neatly. Then he gets in the booth. He's fucking around. Like, yeah, I just heard the whole song. Everybody kills it. What are you gonna say? I know, Pop, you can't stand with it. Like, it just hit. It's like a hurricane or something. What the fuck? What? What'd you just say? Locked in the slammer. Nope. Popped up in Atlanta. Like, damn. Watch your man. Was like, damn, this motherfucker. Yo, you're really crazy. Like, I'm afraid of you at this point. You're sick in the head to come up with this shit. The flow is so. It was right on point.
Futuristic.
He, to me, everybody kills that song. every single person, Source Money especially, but there's something about when he gets on there, you could just hear that magic.
Yeah.
He was in the zone. He sells 6 million. I ain't going out like that. He goes on tour, his own tour. This don't stop here. A real hustler don't say, all right, cool, I flipped that bird, I'm done. Thank you guys. No, we keep flipping. We keep flipping and flipping. He comes out with Volume 3, a really dope album. It's dropped in the fourth quarter. It's like one of his first albums that he drops at that time of the year. But he drops it very, very late. It's dropped right after Christmas of that year, 99. I believe it came out December 28th or 29th of 99, leading into 2000. He gets arrested, all that thing is swarming around it. So there's like a weird kind of dark cloud around the album. But the album has one special kind of like game changer on it. That really changed his career. That was a turning point as well. Just like how Streets is Watching the Movie was a turning point, The Hard Knock Life and Controlling That Summer was a turning point. This was a different turning point because now it got him into the white clubs. He wasn't just a hip hop star anymore. Up to that point, he was a hip hop star. But coming out with Can I Get a What, that, Hard Knock Life, the white crowd starts getting in like a real taste of him. And then he drops Big Pimpin' and it's just like, take it to another level. Because that's like a different kind of song. It's not even, maybe even hip hop. They start playing him at the white clubs. They start playing him on the white radio station. And not to disrespect, this isn't a black-white Spanish thing. I'm just saying it got him, when I say white, I mean like it got him on those dance radio stations. It got him on the alternative stations, which weren't getting him that, before he wasn't on. He's not quite a top 40 artist yet, but that's the introduction with Big Pimpin'. Then, like you said, talking about the Roc-A-Fella album, that was it. He dropped Volume 3. All right, cool, I'm done. Let's put out this compilation album now. Let's talk about Roc-A-Fella. But you know what? I'm in that zone again that I was in during Volume 2 now. That joint that I did with you was kind of hot, but I think I got 2 more bars, 2 more, 16s on there. Let me finish that up. Finish this up. Uh-oh. I got like 7 songs now. Maybe this shouldn't be a compilation right now. Let's chill for a second. And it becomes his album. But it's very influenced from the compilation idea that we had. That's why you see it's like a lot of posse cuts. Everybody's on there, this joint. But the bulk of it is him. And then this is when he becomes a top 40 artist. When he comes out with the joint with the Neptunes one. Because now that, with the Annie, with the Can I Get A, with the Big Pimpin', and now this is the artist. He's just gonna keep coming out with these joints. You know what I mean? It's consistency. That's what makes you a great artist. And he showed that with that.